explain me, I'll be better. It'll be better. I mean, I'll be very free. I'll feel free and sit down.
Well, if you
and
put
do
that
my
challenge, so be it. It's not mean to move you. But we will come to Nimba, all of us in this country, to tell the people of Berege. We just see the mayor. To tell the people of Berege, this is the situation. This is the situation, and we need you. Because I'm talking to you as a man of God. And I said, if you've been offended, forgive. But if you take that to black, the future of Nimba, nobody can stand in the way of Nimba future. If Nimba will produce president, VP, it will be. Nobody can stand in the way of Nimba future. If Nimba will produce president, VP, it will be. Nobody can stand in the way of Nimba future. If Nimba will produce president, VP, it will be.
Just get bring her to go see to the main store.
Oh, so the man wanted for you to go steal from the web post store.
Yeah, he said I'm joining to go see to the web main store to they get money to the store there, go take it from there. I said, my man, how many bars for the same lecture?
Then how can the police catch you now?
The police before the man call me back. Now on the 18th, they more.
The same man now.
Yeah, the same man.
The same man who want for you to go steal.
Yeah, he called me on the 18th.
Yeah.
Now in the around about 8:30, the man called me. He said, "Oh, my man, I lecture been I'll call you back again."
So that time you go to work?
I go to work.
You leave for your working place, you come to the man.
Yeah, I'm from to my working area to Clarence to now go to the man.
To go steal now?
No, I'm not go steal. I go to yeah. How you question me? The thing you want for me to explain for you to understand, then still questioning me, doubling the question. How many talk clear now?
I beg you, sorry.
I say
when they call you in the now.
When the man call me in the
yeah.
He asked me, say, how many of you are working to the area? I say we are 3.
You told the man, say you're 3.
Yeah. So he said, I want to give you tea to carry to
the man said, you want to give you what tea?
Tea. Have milk tea.
Oh, milk tea?
Yeah.
For you to drink?
With bread.
The bread?
3 pieces of fruit bread.
With egg inside?
With egg inside, my butter. So when I carry it to the man, say, carry it to the man. When you give it to the man, then you must come back to the car.
So the food make you now, you carry that so you can go convince your friend now.
Yeah. When I give it to the man, the man say, thank you. I say, okay. The man say, oh, where you going now? I say, oh, I'm going right car. So one of my friend called me.
And the same man you going to now?
Yeah, the same man.
The man tell you say he want for you to go steal.
No, yeah. So when I go to the man, he say, clean the car. Then they are 2 now.
In the Jeep?
In the Jeep. Then they are 2.
A big Jeep?
Yeah.
That one.
Black DG, photo G. Yeah. So when I clean the car now,
air condition all inside.
No, Papa, you can't wait for me to spin now. I'll leave the water now. You can judge people.
I'm just asking you a question, sorry.
You can judge people that can come here.
No, I'm a journalist. I beg you, sorry.
The way you talk in the question, do I say when I move from here I'll free? Do I say when I move from here I'll free? If you say I want to talk again, I wanted to mean it. Who talk clear to you, but you talk in the question. Hi, I'm looking. Hi, you looking. Hi, looking. Then you want force no more word there again. Why not be looking to the talk? I'm not going to talk again. And said they call me to the office. I go explain.
I think you explain to me that you come to get there. You say you carry tea to the man. After you carry tea to the man, you come now. So what next now?
And for me, I'll not there.
Nobody, you getting there. You say asking you too much question. Hey, there's explain things. Say make your egg and bread. You bring it. Okay, sorry. That's why I say sorry now. Okay, sorry.
If you
I will not ask you the question again. Okay, sorry.
When I give you answer now, then do.
Okay. Explain again. I'm not asking you no more question again. Okay, let's go now.
Go to school. The English say I need the English.
Okay, sorry. That's why I say sorry now. Sorry.
See, Adi, you take time. You take time.
I'm taking time. Okay, sorry. Okay.
Say I can take time to
explain.
Hoping that Nick will follow this. There was a bill at the legislature called an Afatu bill. That bill will definitely benefit our motorcyclists, our tricycles, riders, and the issue of transportation. We were able to support the free education bill. We are the ones at the legislature that is demanding national that government takes responsibility to take care of students who parents cannot afford. But this one, will not just be limited to those who parents can have. So we have led a lot of advocacy, at the legislature for the Liberian people, the young people. And today we can see that many good things have happened in Liberia under George Weah's 6 years administration. As a servant of the people in 2 years, we have seen a lot of very good things happening in our district, and we major roads in district number 9 that were paved, and we also have our young people. So we also fought at the legislature, for which we are asking that there must be vocational education placed into the curriculum of all schools in Liberia, so that while our children are going to grade school, they should also be learning something to prepare them for a better future. Those are things when we get back to the legislature we're going to focus on.
I spoke very well. If we put our association together and we agree to work, no student will be leaving this school to go to another school without he or she being clear. It is because that coordination is not there, and that is upon you people to do. Like that, it will work. Without that, it is not possible. We listen to instructor issue that people have to be given the opportunity to become the best of all. For what I'm listening and what I think that we can do, let us start now to see how best we can make one project proposal of this thing, and we all share that idea as to how we can push it. The office that we in, it is not the office that get money, but it is the office of connection that we can put our minds together and say we want to do this, and we talk to you, talk to us, and we all push it. When it happens in the interest of all of us. So the best way out for what all the shortcome of it is for us to create a plan. How can we get a perfect project ranking, and how we push it to our partners in the international community, those who we believe that can help us to answer some of these challenges that we face, if not all. But trust me, again, if we put our minds together and get those things, after identifying all of those challenges, ranging from the villages, ranging from that is it to CA, I will all of us that all of us want to go. We want to go to America, Europe, and the rest of it. They prepare our young people to take over even more than that. Please. Because when we have
all of the disabled were brought here. The church, chapel, then the killing, they shall help a lot, not only in Korea district, not only in Liberia, but the help of this church was extended in Guinea and Sierra Leone. The Guineans, the Sierra Leoneans, they are all aware of the contribution of this church. Church youth was on the this church was the main cause of Muslim religion not to expand too much here. The Indian Valley, we are grateful to all of them.
I've tasted no blood in our life. All our life was on the altar with our grandparents. We prayed every day. When I flew home and flew home, we were hoping. The person we both placed our hope on was Jesus Christ, the Son of the Lord, to talk to our Father God. So, Liberians, every time I speak, whether it's the United Nations or the ECOWAS, peace is the order of the day. The man that want to be president, that want to unseat me, you must unseat me in a peaceful way. You don't need to break anything, to shoot anybody, and to call it. Those that are going in, that are going to vote against us for all the rules, they will be happy when they go to home. They will not be fighting. This is the Liberia that we want to take. It is not about Georgia, it's about our country. Now, the reason they tell you, what I will say to you again, and I can say it, I can family living in black and friends. I treat my family, brothers and sisters, just as I treat my friends. Because everyone is all family. I don't know brothers, see, I got brothers, I got sisters, man. They say that every day, but the way I treat you, as an outsider, how I treat them, they get respect, I give them respect. They get love, I give them love. If they get hate, we give them love. Amen. And they all know me for that. If you see my brother, if you see my friend, you will not believe that this guy is my brother, this guy is my friend. Because I treat everybody the same. Because we are all God's children. Whether we come from the same mother or not, we are children from different mothers, but we are family. So, what I want to say to you, do not continue to listen to
people that want to check out other people. And those people that are talking, and I can guarantee you, look, I can bring necessary of it and lead the people. You see chaos. Because the people don't have good heart. They don't have good heart. It's just noise. I'm for nothing noise. But you see, I'm a winner. One guy that was working with a foreign ministry that has started because he did the wrong thing. It's the man that come here today say, I was still a rebel group. I don't have to tell everybody whether he's loud or he's loud. Everybody has to remember people and do me. If I ever been in a rebel group, I'm not going. But you know the policies, and these are people that are carrying guns. Now we get armed. With the answer to the carry the gun. It's the men that come today on TV, bold enough to say, I was part of a rebel group, or I gave them to the rebel group. The only money that I pay in this country that children are going to school, from LU to ABC school. And the audience from there, they do not, they run here. I have not participated in any war. I do not support any war. I do not support anybody that fought war in my life. Because I hate them what will happen here.
So I supported Joseph Parker, knowing that by 2023 he'll be tired. Okay. Knowing that 2023 he'll be tired, he could have a good heart, good everything good, but the brain is going down. You're not holding the end, you're moving down the hill. This is nature. My father, right now, I buy him paper. Every day I gotta buy a paper. There's a man who bought me paper before. I'm buying paper now because the time has reached. So I thought the old man could be president in 2017 and run for this. And he himself said it. He said, when you win, you run for one term. He himself said it. I agree with him. 2023, no, I disagree. In my mind, he should rest.
I tell you things I did in Bagan before you were born, you will feel discouraged. We were the one that's stealing chicken here, but today I can't do it. I want to be honest with you people. I don't want to tell you people a fairy tale story that you're going and do something. I'm being honest with you people.
You said during the youthful days in Bong, you were one person who used to steal chicken.
I'm proud of that too.
And today coming back to tell the Liberian people that you want to have an elected position or occupy an elected position, don't you think someone may refer to you as an old criminal?
And I need one to pour me, I will take it. I did it at that time, so I cannot dodge. But what I'm telling you is this: I have been refined, not only by myself, but by God alone.
For being refined, don't you think it will still follow you? This is a political era. Like you can
Let
remember.
me tell you something. If you want me to lie to the people of this country, then I will not do it. I'm telling you factual story about me. You didn't force me to tell you. I'm telling you something about me. I want the Liberian people to listen to it and be able to vote for me. Look, Jesus Christ himself said, only the criminal will be able to preach the Bible and understand it better. Okay? Why do you think Jesus made that remark? Because he knew there will be criminal in the world. Look, if I go to steal chicken today, you'll put hanger on me. You try to read me in Bagan.
Are you making this statement to get the vote of the young people who these days are called Zogos and Zogis?
Or to maybe seek forgiveness?
Let me tell you, I'm making this statement to identify myself and where I come from, the struggle I went through, so you can build your life from there as younger generation and know there is
sense of gratitude and humility. It has been an honor and a privilege to serve as your president and commander-in-chief for the past 6 years. Together, in 2018, we embarked on a journey to build a united, peaceful, and prosperous Liberia. And I am deeply thankful for the trust and support you have bestowed upon me and my administration during my tenure. As we navigate the complexity of governance, your partnership was instrumental in the development and implementation of policies and programs that aim to bring progress and development to our great nation. Reflecting on the accomplishment of these 6 years,
let me tell you that I am proud of what we have achieved together. We have built roads, supported free wires and free tuition at high schools and public universities, stabilized the macroeconomic challenges we face in 2018, built hundreds of pro-poor housing units, and achieved on so many fronts that we are able to list here today. However, I acknowledge that there is always room for improvement, and perhaps more could have been done under different circumstances. Regrettably, some of the long-term projects we initiated did not reach completion during my tenure. I am hopeful that the incoming administration will carry the torch forward and bring these initiatives to fruition for the benefit of all Liberians. Fellow compatriots, rumors, and misinformation have played a large part in our politics over the last 6 years. It is my hope we as a country will overcome this challenge over the next 6 years. To begin this, we must start with the facts of the transition. I must report to you that we are leaving behind a better economy than we inherited. Today, President-elect Joseph Nima Bouaka will inherit a stronger economy than I inherited. There is a bigger net international reserve position than was handed me in 2018. I inherited 94,999,000 United States dollars in net international reserves. And I am handing over to the next administration a net international reserve position of 222,700,000 United States dollars. This is 136% increase in the net international reserve position. The total cash balance in the government's consolidated account is United States $40,044,365.90. In 2018, my government inherited a consolidated cash position of $7 million United States dollars. The next administration thus has more resources to deal with emergency macroeconomic challenges than my administration had at its disposal in 2018. My fellow citizens, through our time together, I held still fast to two cornerstones of leadership: keeping the peace and upholding the democratic process and the root of our
distinguished colleagues. This is a two-faced issue.
This is a critical issue in this country, and we must stand up and speak the truth. Because for you to use the fact that prior to printing, it means you already telling me print. But before you print, come up to me. There is nothing in that paragraph that indicated that money should be printed.
The essence of this exercise, the essence of this exercise is to know the facts. Everybody will have the opportunity to ask questions if you so desire.
Mark Antony's speech in the book Julius Caesar, written by the man William Shakespeare. Oh my goodness. I have come not to praise Caesar, but to bury him. The evil that a man does, live after him. And the good is often interred with the bones. So let it be unto Caesar what belongs to Caesar. Good afternoon, folks. It's on Easter Monday. Imagine, did you get food on today? It's April 1. Somebody called me early on this morning and said, hey, I'm hearing Austin Kawa saying he's leaving Freedom FM. And I just laugh about it. And I asked the person, don't you know that today is April 1? He knocked his head and said, oh my goodness. So that is what it is. I did not fool anybody today, and I know what I forgot anyway. Good afternoon. Welcome again to the program. The Freedom Hub right here. The name is HAGGAI GONDAH. I'm seated here. Too many things to talk about on this Easter. This is the final day of the entire Easter celebration. Oh, yes. Too many things happening. Dismissal in government continue. Over 730 employees at the Ministry of State for Presidential Affairs have been dismissed. And they are accusing Anthony Colonial's crowd talker, who have said, according to them now, she said, President, we are dismissed. I think it was her father, that President, we are dismissed. So because of that, all of those who were appointed by President George Weah will also be dismissed by her. This is where we are. This is our country. People are now being taken out of job because of political alignment, and we continue to say this, and nothing is happening. The president, who is the the head of state, has not said anything about what is happening. Liberians are getting agitated day by day. And we'll dive into some of those issues, some of the reasons why they are dismissing people randomly at various ministries and agencies. We gave you the secret behind that, so that you sit and listen to it and just hold on to that. In case it starts happening tomorrow, don't be surprised. And as well, the former Inspector General of Police, Colonel Patrick Suru, have said the asset recovery team set up by Ambassador Joseph Yuma Boakai, President of the Republic of Liberia, should do him an open apology. Oh yes, say sorry for what you did to me, even though your action was illegal, but you have to say sorry, and so you have to say sorry to me for that. So yes, these plus many others we will dive into later on this evening. We open the line so that you too can make an informed contribution on today's edition of the program, The Freedom Hub. The name is HAGGAI GONDAH. Crime Stoppers Liberia is proud to be associated with the Freedom Hub right here on Freedom. And again, let me say this. Today we are here, and I'm here as well. I will be giving out cash to deserving winners. So all you have to do is to continue to play the Freedom Cash giveaway. And somebody is asking, how can I play the Freedom Cash giveaway? Go to your mobile money, go to your Lone Star phone, use your mobile money account, at least have $100 Liberian on that account, and go to your mobile money, or use your Lone Star phone, and that's star 799 hash. Star 799 hash, and you okay, like you can normally do your mobile money transaction. And once you okay, it will load for a couple of seconds. Then it will take you to the options. And today, this is something, let me make this clear. Freedom FM is not at number 11 as it used to be. So now today, Freedom FM is at number 10. So I'm told that one of the radio stations got dropped. So because of that, Freedom had to go up to number 10 instead of number 11. So if you've been searching for 11 or maybe playing on 11, trust me, we will not have a count of you. So our new code now is number 10 for Freedom FM. You dial star 799 hash, you enter number 10 for Freedom FM, and you follow the procedures, and you stand a chance to win instantly. Is it 6,000 or how much today? Okay, 2,500 today. Yeah, I'm told, because I heard that people were giving Easter giveaway too. So, you once you do that, at least you stand a chance to win $2,500 Liberian dollars. And I am here today. I will be giving away cash as I sit here between now to 6 o'clock. So all you have to do, just play. Use your Lone Star phone with at least $100 Liberian dollars on your mobile money account, or 70 cents USD. That's star 799 hash. Okay, and when the options appear, you just select number 10 for Freedom FM, and you stand a chance to win $2,500 Liberian dollars. Somebody is saying that April Fool. That ain't April Fool. This is a program that we've been running, and people have won 20,000, 6,000, 4,000, 2,005, and this is a program that is always running on Freedom FM. So that is not April Fool. People will win. And the people who can normally win are not those who will say, yeah, like, true, let me try. But these are people who will just be doubting Thomas. You'll be doubting, and today, just maybe Say, let me try and see you receive your 2.5K, and you be like, oh, I was doubting this thing. So yes, we'll be placing call to our deserving winners, people who will be winning too, will be calling you so that you can confirm to the public that yes, I have won this and it's real. So that is it. Let's go for Crime Stoppers Librarian. We'll come back, we'll dive into the conversation for today on today's edition of the program, The Freedom Hub.
There are crimes in many places, in every community, you can see. So if you see crime, report it. Don't take law in your hand, call the right authority. That it can't take care of it. Crime Stopper here for us, bringing safety to your door. Whether you rich or you poor, if you see you must take it. I mean you check. You wait for your safety. If you see it, don't keep it. You must call to report it. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and make it peace for them before. Crime Stopper Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crime for all of us. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and make it peace for them before. Crime Stopper Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crime for all of us.
Crime Stopper Liberia is your community crime fighting partner. Don't take the law into your own hands. Remember, if you see a crime, report it. This is a message from your own self, Old Man Sam Cyan.
Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crime for all of us. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crime for all of us.
Crime Stoppers Library is proud to be associated with Freedom Hub right here on Freedom 87.9. Good afternoon, good evening. If you're just joining us, welcome to this edition of the program, the Freedom Hub. Yes, it's always good, and it's a pleasure that we sit always here on this platform to speak to you, our listeners. Some of you believe in what we say, and some still doubt what we say, even though there are glaring facts and evidence to prove that what we say here are all truth. But whatever the case is, this is our country, Liberia. We will continue to speak the truth. We'll continue to discuss what we have to discuss, especially when it borders on our country's development, the peace and stability of our country. We'll continue to speak about them. So yes, that is our responsibility. So like we said, too many things are happening. And late on Friday afternoon, I received several individuals who came from the Ministry of State for Presidential Affairs, and they came with a complaint accusing the government through the Ministry of State of dismissing them. So they said they've been working at the Ministry of State, some for 8 years, some for 6 years, some for 7, 9 years, and you just name it. And they said there are 730 persons in number. 730 persons that were dismissed, and the government, according to what they say, Anthony Colliner's crowd told them was that they were a part of the supplementary paid role of the government. So they don't see it important. They don't see them important again to work, even though they got work that they had to do there. But then they say, Anthony Crowd said she's going to ensure that they get removed because, yes, of some personal reason, because that is purely personal. And what is that personal reason? Is that Anthony Kra have accused President George Weah, former President George Weah, of allegedly dismissing, illegally, according to her, dismissing her father. I don't know whether I can consider Kra. So she said, yeah, Cooper Kra, yes, you're right. So she said, because President Weah dismissed her father, so she too, now at the Ministry of State, is going to ensure that Liberians that are working there, this is, should I say, a revenge. So she said, Liberians that are working, even though you are qualified, even though you are competent, even though we got work there at the Ministry of State that you've been doing, and you've been contributing to the revenue generation of our country, Councillor Kra have said, because her father got dismissed by President George Weah, so she too will ensure that everyone at the Ministry of State, because that's where she got power. So everyone at the Ministry of State that was appointed by former President George Weah is going to also get dismissed. That is her own way of retaliating. So this is where we are. People now, when we said people were running into political power or doing this, they just ended election, people were running all around here, not because they have the interests of our country at heart. It was not because of the message that they were preaching, oh, rescue this, rescue that, let's transform. No, that was not the reality. The reality was to ensure that people who they saw and believed that the people were enjoying life, even though their salary were harmonized, but you had to utilize the little salary that they were earning. So they were coming to ensure that those people are taking off jobs, because they believe maybe when they take them out of job, then they will turn to beggar, then they will start to beg them. And we said all of these things during campaign, and you did not believe what we said. Some of those people, we can normally say, some of those people, even though you think they were appointed under Weah's administration, but those people are people who campaigned and voted for the Unity Party only because they said their salary were harmonized. So because of that, today, this going election, many of them campaign. Like I told you always, I know of individuals who personally benefited from George Weah before even coming to the presidency of Liberia. They benefited personally. He took them out of this country and sent them to go and attempt to go and seek higher education. And he came back, and those people came back, they got job in government. And today, during the just ended election, those very people who benefited from Weah's generosity voted against the very Weah, only because they said their salary was harmonized. So those people who you think supported George Weah, or who you think got appointed by George Weah, so their loyalty and think was to George Weah, some of them are even the cause for you being in the position that you are in today, because if they were not going to vote for the candidate that you had, or the rescue mission that you portray to them, if they were not going to vote for the candidate that you brought, today you would have been at the position in which you are today, to be taking the action that you are taking against their very interest. The reason for which those people elected your candidate was because you made them believe that when you are elected, you will ensure that their salary that was harmonized is brought back to where it was before. You said when they elect you, you are going to ensure that their living condition as civil servants can be improved. But today, that is something on the contrary that we were ever thought of in this country. Today, people are randomly being dismissed from positions, and because people got a hate for a particular individual, you see them taking decision and running into action that they're running into, and with no remorse, with no concerned as to whether their action is going to cause certain level of damage to the peace and stability of our country. They don't care. So we are talking about 730 persons or more that got dismissed from the Ministry of State. And today, I'm told today again, the people have to protest. And the people have accepted that, oh yes, since you said we got appointed by George Weah, so you've decided to dismiss, or we agree. But all we can say is the little thing that you have for us, give it to us so that we can restart our life. So you see how painful it is. You see how it is becoming glaring that the entire fight was about witch hunt. The entire fight was about hate for a particular group of people. So you cannot dismiss people who have worked for more than 6 to 7 or 9 years. You dismiss them without giving, even though you have not paid them for 3 months plus now. So you dismiss them without even giving them a cent to say, oh, go and restart your life, so that they use that to make business for themselves and be able to live on it. So you see the kind of things that people are doing in this country. These are the very people who said they were coming to rescue. These are the very people who could sit with you before they eat with you. They sat with you before you had conversation. You could call them at any point in time. They pick your calls. But today, it is something on the contrary. You know what it means for the country? For you to just dismiss at a particular institution of government, you just dismiss close to 1,750 persons you dismiss from a particular institution only because you claim that your father was dismissed by the person who appointed them. So you yourself have gone now to revenge on your father's behalf. So let's imagine now a new government coming in after 6 years from now, a new government coming in and decide to revenge the way you are dismissing people you claim are supporters to them. You're dismissing them today. So let's see tomorrow when somebody to come and say they will dismiss people the way you're dismissing them only because of their connection to you. Do you think that is how this country should be run? Do you think that is what we always preach, that we are in the interest of our country? Do you consider your action as being in the interest of the country? You don't even care to know the condition of those that you're dismissing, where they are going to end up tomorrow. You don't care. So once you've gotten the 6 years, it is important to you. The 6 years, you don't even imagine that 6 years will come to an end. You don't imagine that. So you think like the 6 years will run up to Judgment Day. The 6 years will run until that kingdom comes. So whether the people that you're dismissing tomorrow will have the power again to go back and make decisions, and you will need them. You will need to go back to the very people. When you go back to them tomorrow, what are you going to tell them? In case the candidate that you're carrying today, who is the president now, is even strong enough, the next election, to go candidate again, what you think you're going to tell the people that you're dismissing people for today, the very people that you are dismissing today, what you think you're going to tell them tomorrow? What do you really think that you will tell them tomorrow? So you don't care to know, you don't even think about the future. What do you think, what will become of you tomorrow? But the thing again is, I don't blame you. You guys will come to Liberians and they will get you elected without due diligence, without considering some things, and they will get you elected, and after you run away, you go back. You run away, you go back in the States, you live there and use the money that you steal. That's how you live. So because of that, you don't even care. Because 6 years from now, in case your candidate is not strong enough to go, your party lose election from now, from the, that's it, 6 years from now, then you run back to the States, you run to go sit in America. And you think that how Liberia will be developed. You think that how Liberia is going to be transformed. 730 person we're talking about, you just dismiss them for no reason. The only crime they committed was because a particular government came and saw their potential, how they could contribute to the revenue generation of our country, and gave them the opportunity to say, serve your country. You are qualified, you are competent, serve your country. Because of that, you come up today, you say, no, because the president appointed you, so you are leaving. Because the person that appointed you dismissed my father, so you are leaving. And the thing is, there are too many things surrounding the current appointment or dismissal going on in government. And one of them is, let me say this. People who are being dismissed today because of some reasons best known to the people who dismissing them. The reason that they can give your openly, where they can say, oh, the government, there were increases on the government payroll, blah, 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 all kind of thing. The reason they can give the public is not genuine enough, and it is not the real reason for which they are dismissing people today. Let me tell you this. The United Party chairman, who is a member, the chair of the board at LPRC, is in possession of a listing. A listing that was prepared and presented to him by all district coordinators of the Unity Party. The coordinators of the entire district, the 73 districts of Liberia, the Unity Party coordinators. There is a list that were prepared by each of those people. So, for example, they enter in District 1 and tell the people and tell the coordinator for District 1, say, bring our names of at least 30 persons who you think we can give opportunity to work in government. And they go to District 2. And so the entire 73 districts in Monserrado, that's it, or 17 districts in Monserrado, and the entire 73 districts across Liberia, there are people who have presented names. Names to them for employment. So, as a way of incorporating those names that have been presented, the chairman of the Unity Party will take full and call and tell maybe, for example, a call to the Ministry of State and say we need a space there for at least 730 persons, and their council crowd, let's say Anthony Colina's crowd will go and dismiss 730 persons and say the government ain't got money to pay them. But the action is intended to pay back those who helped them in their clandestine fight for the seat that they are serving today. People who are working in government and playing double standard game. Some of them, they are not even trusting them today, so they will get them off and replace them with people that they trust. So if you was here, somebody tell you say the government ain't get money and those people were placed on government payroll without due diligence or without blah blah, all kind of things. That thing that people can be telling you, you know. I always reference a statement from now Nimba County District 9 representative who said during the course of the second round of election, he said the election was between people, criminals who could steal better, who could steal the country's wealth and defend their stealing with documents and defend their stealings with fake documents. So the people can come today, they dismiss 30, that's a 730 person, and come back to tell the people, say, those people were dismissed because the government, their names just got included on payroll 6 years ago, and some of them were done between the time that the former president said no appointment should be made. Some of those people, the time they got appointed, we got them in our possession. Those people are only being dismissed to give space for the people that they got, their family member, their girlfriend, their people that they got around them. These are reasons that you see today, they are randomly dismissing people. And you can do that today and think like because you are in position, that's your right. You can do it today and know that the first question, you know who I am. We don't know who you are. All we know who you are. We know that when the people carry their case to court, you will fight. Like the religious advisor or the legal advisor to the president will take from and call and tell judges to drop case. That is where we are. So you can choose to do that. But what is going to happen 6 years from now? In case you are nowhere in power, and some of those people that you're appointing today, you expect them to be maintained tomorrow. If the way you're dismissing people today, the people decide tomorrow, maybe the next government decide to dismiss people, what will you be telling Liberians? What will you be telling Liberians? There are laws. There are laws that protect civil servants. And I hear people say, oh, some of those people who have been dismissed and have not reported to work for 10 days, 2 weeks, for some of them, days, all kind of that thing you're saying, you know that it is not legally or enough to back the thing you're saying. That thing can be said. It just because there are laws, like I said, that protect people who are serving as civil servants or working as civil servants. And then now that when somebody not go to work 15 days as a civil servant, the person not go to work 15 days, they must be dismissed. They're not 15 days. So that is just another cruel way of treating Liberians and trying to defend yourself with lies. Because the thing about our society now is we don't even go to investigate. So anything that somebody say about somebody, even whether that lie, you don't go to investigate. So if Colonel's crowd will today dismiss people and say she's dismissing those people because they now reported to work for 10 days. So Liberians now will accept that. But why the people not going to work? But the real reason is she has said clearly to the people that she's dismissing. She told them, she said, I'm dismissing you because Josh, we have dismissed my father. The position your father was holding in government was very different from the position that those people are holding. Those people that you're dismissing today, there are laws that protect them. Your father was dismissed because he worked at the will and pleasure of the president. The president can choose at any time to dismiss him. And you yourself who working today, President Baka can get vet today and tell you say he will dismiss you today. Nobody will question him. That's his right that is given by law. So if your father does something wrong, if your father got involved into something, and maybe where the president saw the need, oh no, this person will work to undermine our government. The person will work to undermine the strive that we're making. The person will work to undermine the progress that we intend to make as a government. So for that, let's find another Liberian who is best suited to serve. Let's give them the position. And today, because of that, you think you are revenging and dismissing Liberians. You're forgetting about your future. You care. And I am even told that the last time the vice president had some rigmarole with the minister of state over there, it was all about why the vice president said he sent somebody's name, and the person had not been appointed, or the person was not appointed or nominated by the president. So he blamed the minister of state and other things. So they had serious argument that led to them telling the people that they starved us. They told them to go downstairs and leave from the floor where the argument was going on. So the only way that those people who are being recommended today by people in government, like the senators, like the vice president, maybe close associates of the president, the only way that those people can be a commentator in government is to dismiss Liberians. Because the thing is, the first thing, the people who are currently on payroll, they don't get money to pay them. So they will now want to increase the list. So the only thing they can do is to dismiss Liberians for no reason. Whether there is no reason for you to be dismissed, they will dismiss you and lie to the public. So, like I always say, this Unity Party government, since its inception, is trending on a very wrong path. They are trending on something very terrible that people, even like international partners, should start to call them to order now. I've said this to the legislature, but again, I will not blame them because we already know who they are, especially the Senate. So these are the very people who are making nominations, who are making recommendations to the president for nomination. So these are the people that they have to provide space for. So anything that happens now, you don't expect the Senate to speak into that. The Senate will not speak. The only people we should be looking up to now is maybe the lower house. Because the Senate is compromised already. Since Ambassador Bwaka became president and Yomli Kanga got elected as the pro tem of the Senate, that entire body has been compromised. Every decision they take is just, they can normally say second emotion. So anything that comes from the executive, they will second it. So second. So when Liberians who serve in position that is protected by law, when Liberians are being dismissed, the Senate don't see it necessary to invite those who are dismissing Liberians. They don't see it because they are dismissing those people so that they can provide space for the very people they are recommending. So you will not hear them speaking to you. Will not hear them speak about this. No. Though not all members of the Senate now, there are people there who are independent, but one person can't do everything. One person would not do everything at the Senate, especially that comprise currently of 29 members. So people that we should be trusting, people that Liberians should be running to and asking for help, asking to intervene. The Senate got the right. They got a right to invite Councilor Anthony Colinius Kra and ask them why those 730 Liberians are being dismissed. But the Senate will not do that because they themselves know why those 730 persons are being dismissed. You know, I can pity people who are being dismissed now, especially for some of them that we know to be member of the Unity Party. I can understand their condition and feel their pain, but I can tell them, I told them the last time when they came here, you know, we said these things. People sat and said these things. Those people that were pushing around, running around here, lying to you, those people were not coming because they wanted to save your country or they wanted to ensure that your life is improved. Those people were coming because they wanted to get you off job. The people were seeing you as their prime target. The only hindrance they saw was George Weah, to get George Weah off the way, because they know pretty well that almost the criminal. When a criminal is coming to you, the only hindrance they see there is maybe the window bar or the door. So once they get the door, like Weah was the door now in this case, once they got Weah off, it automatically makes you vulnerable to them. So Weah has been taken out of job. So you are now vulnerable. You've been made vulnerable to them. So at any time they can take decisions, because the first thing is the people they are in control of everything that the state has. Everything that the country, the security sector, you go protest so that people can send police there. They will treat you the way they will tell the police to treat you. When you go to court, they will call and tell the court to treat you the way they want you to be treated. So there is nothing that you can do. The only time you had the power was when Weah was president. And some of you, because of your selfish greed, because of your personal interest, you alluded to the lies and things that they were telling you around, and you voted the way you voted. Now it has come back to haunt you. Then you expect us to speak. Some of us will not speak because this is the work we choose to do. Even though when we're speaking, sometimes I can get hurt. On a frank note, my disappointment is when I sit and see Liberians who are qualified, Liberians who are competent, Liberians who should be given the opportunity. When I sit and see them today, they are leaving job. They are being forced to leave job only because they choose to support a particular person, only because they choose to believe in a particular ideology. So today, they have become the center of witch hunt. They have become the center of unlawful dismissal. And this is a wrong path that we are trending on. There will be election in time to come, 2029. There will be election 6 years after 2029, and there will continue to be election. So, what is the legacy that this old man, 89-year-old Joseph Boakai, who became president for Liberia, who Liberians saw as the man who could unify the state, the man, quote unquote, with experience? So, what become of our country 6 years from now if people want to trend on the very path that our father, the man who was referred to as the oldest man in the country now, the man with wisdom, because the old man that we sat on now to apply the new man, the old man, the road that the old man is teaching us, is that something that we should trend on 6 years from now? So another government come tomorrow and say, well, yeah, dismiss because you are a unity party partisan, or because you got appointed under a unity party regime, even though you are qualified, but because you got appointed under a unity party regime, so you will be removed. Then we look at it that way. People here come and take people from job because of their political alignment. And I can tell everybody for a fact, nobody can tell me say they don't have political interest. Even the very election commissioners that we had, even though they could not come public and say we supporting, we endorsing, we doing this, but they had within themselves, they knew who they wanted to vote for, and they voted for who they wanted to vote for. So it tells you that every man, man by men in nature, we are political. We are political. So nobody will tell me say they are so independent. So everybody in this country, in the world, got their own political alignment. They got their own political interest. So because even a businessman will want a level playing field for his business, will want to have some monopoly at a certain point in time over some decisions or some things. So if you're supporting maybe HAGGAI and somebody else contesting for opposition, right? And then you're supporting HAGGAI because you want when HAGGAI win, so that you can have the opportunity to gain control of the sector you are in as a businessman. So you support HAGGAI. That is political. That is politics. So people will continue to be political. So because people will say, oh, we supported this person, or we supporting this person, so you should vote, you should fight them with no justifiable reason why you fighting them, why you taking them off job. That be real. That put some of these things, that put it in our shoes. And the reason some of you will do these things, they'll do these things because I told people the Unity Party is a beneficiary of deception. The Unity Party is a beneficiary of deception. Unity Party benefited from deception only because of George Weah's kindness. He saw people and told them and said, yes, we can all work together, man. Not because you are from this side, we can choose to work together. So, because we are open arms to people who were from the Unity Party and other political parties, he open arm. Today, those people that's going election, those people were used to fight the person who brought them to say, yeah, come and earn something so that you can be able to feed your family. Those people fought the person who did that. So, because of what they did, because of their action, you serving somebody, then you taking information from another person, bringing it to that person. So sometimes that person will not want to confide in you because they believe that if they confide in you, you will go and maybe the same thing that they will tell you, you will go and tell somebody, because the same way you can take information from the person and bring it to the other person or bring it to them, that's the same way you will take information from them and carry it to somebody. So there are real secrets they will not want to say it to you. So they will only pretend around to use you, but the real secret that they will have, they will not disclose it to you because they believe that you running somewhere, and they will not want you are playing double game. So yeah, maybe so we can do so. So they will not want to use you. That's what happening to people today who have been dismissed. Some of those people who have been dismissed, they were the spy in ministries and agencies. These are people who the people planted because we have saw them there. Instead, I think they call Unity Party, the CDC or this should not be the criteria for giving job to people or taking people from job. So we will keep you in position, work and serve your country. So you decided to be a spy, where you will take fake information about the government, you take it, you carry. Then the people use it. They fight the government, the very government. So today, those people don't see you credible to keep you in position, so that while you were sitting dismissed, some of you, even though not all of you, but some of you who are being dismissed today, deep down your heart, you know what you did during the election. You know what you did during the election. You serve a person who was open. You serve a person who never wanted to be divisive. You serve a person who never wanted to divide the country because of political alignment, tribal alignment, or maybe religious or whatever it is. He brought everyone under one umbrella. He gave you the opportunity to serve. You could not utilize the opportunity to better your life. You could not utilize the opportunity to save the face of your country. But you instead got yourself, because of personal interest, you got your mind overshadowed. And you play double games. The double games today, they are haunting you. They are today haunting you, and nothing you can do about it. Like I said, the people are in control of everything that the country got. So even if you see them today, or you see them today, you will have to just live with what they say. Whether you like it, you're not like it, you have to live with it. We will say these things. We'll say they use the platform and say these things, but the people are not willing to listen. You see them, you can see the arrogance in them clearly. There are too many mistakes, slack mistakes that have been made by this government, that if this government was a government that got listening ears, they will not make those mistakes. Because I told people always, I said, the Unity Party government now under Ambassador Boakai got a bit of people who, even though are not in line with their political interest, but they got people who are putting forth suggestions, who are making the best and necessary recommendation. Like you listen when people said the Asa recovery team was proceeding wrongly. Like Brian said, getting people off job, even though they are serving tenure position, they were wrong. Getting to a point where you say you want to audit the NSA, that's something wrong. So Liberians said People say these things. People who you think are not in your political interest, they say these things, and you did not listen to it. But lately you were subjected to listening to it. So you see why it is? If you are going, the time you're using to be running after one or two things, doing things in the wrong way, you could use that time to better the lives of Liberians. This is not the reason for which you really got or elected. The reason was because you told Liberians that Liberia was going to be a country of milk and honey if you are elected. So you told the people that the price of rice was high on the Liberian market because George Weah was the president. George Weah never knew how to run the country, so you could do it better. You told Liberians that institutions of learning, schools and things in this country, whether private, they were increasing fees for students, for parents who could not afford, only because George Weah was president, that when you come there, the school fee will reduce. So all of what you told the people, you've not even started to implement the real thing. You've not started that. The real thing that Liberians got you elected was for the bread and butter. And today, every day the price of commodities on the market is increasing. That's not your interest. But your interest is you want to get some other vehicle because you feel when you get a vehicle, you will drive it or you will give it to some of your partner or your girlfriends and things. The thing is, you want to get somebody who is serving a tenure position. You want to get them off job because you feel when you get them off, you will bring your own person there. These are the reasons, your personal interest. So instead of the rescue in general that you said you are going to rescue the entire over 5 some more million Liberians, it is not the reality, but instead it is done to just rescue few group of people. You are just instead rescuing few group of people today. So you are only rescuing few group of people. So the people that you went to and lied to them, today their plight has become of nonsense to you. Their plight are no longer important to you. That's why you hear people saying between now to so and so time they will get marketers off the street, even though they have not given them where to be. They have not built any better place for them, but they want to get them off the street. And this was something that George Weah, who built market buildings across this country, he did them and said, let's take people from the street and carry them under those buildings. You say Weah was doing wrong thing. But today, Weah who built the marketplaces and said, let me take the people from the street and carry them in the market hall that I built. You said I was wrong thing. But you have not built even a kitchen that will contain one person. You've not built a kitchen. You've not even broken ground for a kitchen to say, oh, there is a prospect of tomorrow that people will have a better marketplace to go to. You've not broken ground for a kitchen. But you want to get them off the street. Why you want to get them off the street? Because you want them to go home and sit down and start crying tomorrow again. Then when they talk, he say that we are sport the system. Which system did we are sport? The reason for which the Unity Party Honor Ambassador Baka got elected, the reason is not being, we are not seeing it. So what's going on? Electricity has become inconsistent in this country, even though we've had the issue of electricity challenge during the dry season. But this year, it has become worse. There are communities that have not received, they have not spotted EDC for more than a week. And these are the reasons for which you got elected. But today they are not important because some of you get a power, you can buy gasoline every day, you can buy diesel fuel every day to run your generator to your homes for 24 hours. You can get diesel, you can get fuel or gas in your vehicles. So the price of gasoline or fuel on the market is not important to you. No matter how hard chicken cartoon go, you will eat chicken. So they are not important to you. But the common Liberians, some of you, you're sitting over there. What are the people say? What are the GSM company they can say? you call direct when you put the money on your phone, no activating 3D or 45 minutes or 10 minutes. You call direct. Whether they say like that, some of you able to buy scratch card and you can call for 24 hours because you will use the country money. But Liberians who cannot afford, what will become of them? What is becoming of them? Price of rice is increasing day by day. People who thought that they could sell their gasoline by the roadside to make money to sustain their family, today you started to wage hunt them. You're running after them. Some of you always send the people to go to take the people gas. They leave it right in the jar and bust it before them. That kind of thing. Playing on people anger, playing on people intelligence. No matter how much, some of us can say, even no matter how much oppressing will be respectful, no matter how much oppressing will be respectful and maybe peaceful, there are some decisions that can make them to get angry. There are some decisions that will push them to a point where they will want to react. They say to every force there must be or equal or opposite reaction. So you continue to push Liberians, you're pushing them. Even though the price of rice is going high on the market, they are still managing to live because they can sell their gas by the roadside and be able to feed their family. They are still, maybe the price of rice is going high, but they can still manage it because they are expecting at least 60, 75 at the end of the month for them to be able to sustain their family. Even though the price of gasoline is going high and keke riders, pimping riders, and taxi drivers are increasing their fare, but they can still manage it. They leave from their home, they go make their business to earn something and feed their family, pay their children's school fee. But today, because you want to really strangulate them and bring them to a point where they will regret why they ever elected George Weah, your every action is directed towards them. At this other ministry, this person is being dismissed. Transport ministry dismissed 123 person the last time. And because of that, the minister had to call police. They left from Central. They went there. They barricaded the entire place. And because of that, today, the transport ministry is now operating from the usual entrance where people normally pass. The usual road at the transport ministry, people used to go and do business. They've redirected that. They've closed the main entrance. They're using the back door only because the fear that Liberians, the people they dismiss, will come after them. Because they know anything you do legally, there is no fear. But when you do something illegally, you become afraid. That's why you see the criminal is always afraid and is always in rush. I leave from here, I want to go to my house and pick something from my house. I can go, take my own time, search everywhere. Even if I'm not finding it to where I expect it to be, I can take my own time and search everywhere. But when somebody goes steal, once they say that things don't play good, you'll see them, they will be shaking. In a hasty mood, they will be doing things. So that is why you see today, the people will dismiss people and call the police to barricade their place because all the ministry, because they feel like the people that are dismissing, because they are being dismissed illegally, the people will come fall back. So you dismiss 123 persons from transport, you dismiss 730 from the Ministry of State. So it's 853 persons that two ministries have dismissed. 853 persons that let's just say two ministries have dismissed. I've not gotten hold of all of the ministries that have dismissed people, the number. Let's multiply them. There are all of them and see where we are heading to. Let's do the calculation. And some of you know some of the ministries that people are complaining that they've been dismissed. You're added to the one I just named. So you see the amount of Liberians that have been taken off job today. You see how the government don't even care about the safety of our state. What is going to become of those people? I got a video in my phone here, very terrible, where parents, men will leave from their home and tell their wife and children, say, we're going to work. Then they go to the EPS office, Then they tell them your son, they just go son, they go on the beach. They go to lay down. You see the people lying down there or lapos. You see them lying out over lapos. You see them lying out on the ground. Some of them will take the coconut leaf, they lay down and lay down away. Only because the ministry, the head of the EPS said that they should stay there from 8 to 4 or 5. So the guys will leave, they will only go sign the money because they're doing it to really push them, man. They won't push them so that they can get vexed and resign. Because if you know you are being treated in a form of manner that you can't stand it, then you will resign. Because maybe when they dismiss you, they fear that, oh yeah. So they want you resign by yourself. So you see how our country is going? From the rescue team that you elected, the rescue team, the people say have turned to a very risky team. A very risky team that is moving without even a thought for the peace of the country. I don't know whether some of them don't read, and I'm sure you can read. You know what history has done, what history can teach us. How riots are led to civil unrest in the country, how it started. And you're trending on the very same path, even more worse than that. The prices of commodities getting high. That one reason that can lead people to go into protest, that can lead to unrest. The price of commodities is high, and today the people copy with it. They try to manage their life, but then you still dismissing people. So let's see the people who can go and buy the commodities at high price. They go to buy it. They get it. So those people are getting vexed. Let's add them to the people that you're dismissing today. You see the two group of people that you making to be agitated, plus the people that you defeated. You know that you're not doing well for yourself. You know that there will be you will not have the opportunity to drive those big cars that you drive around here if those people are not happy when they get involved in the civil unrest, where you will see them engaging into actions, burning down houses, burning cars and things. You know what you will do? You yourself today, who feel like you're living the best of life, your life will be threatened. Maybe your presence in the country will be threatened. You care about that? We're saying these things. You can really listen to it. Or your thing that campaign and politics will still running. You're not doing anything, any good thing for yourself. You are not. Actions that you are involved into will tarnish your reputation. The president, the reason Liberian voters, they say you are a man of integrity. They say you are a man of integrity. You could unite the country. Are you really uniting Liberians like they ever thought? Are you really rescuing Liberians like it was preached during the campaign? All of what you said, are you really living to the promises you made to Liberians? Or are you still finding excuses? Let's compare. Let's sit right here this afternoon and compare. We are first 60 days in office as president of Liberia. George, we are first 60 days in office. Let's sit right here, compare with Bwakai's first 6 years in office. Who you think has desperately performed or desperately performed? Or who you think try their best try their best for our country? The first 60 days, we are in Bwakai. Let's compare them. Let's take action by action on the dismissal of people, the replacement of people attending position. Let's compare them. The developmental initiative of the country, let's compare them. We are in Bwakai. Let's compare it openly. There were too many things that were done under we are first 60 days, even in first 30 days. There were too many good things that we had did. The Door Community Road Project was in swing as we speak in 2018. April 2018, the Door Community Road Project, we has broken ground for that. The 14th Military Hospital has become a well-renowned and recognized hospital that everybody, going to 14th Military Hospital. When we are said, I think some of you doubted that it was never going to happen. But today, it is a reality that people are benefiting from, and that was something where God inaugurated January 22nd, 2018, and he broke ground, or he talked about the construction of the 14th military hospital on Armed Forces Day, February of the same 2018, and today that hospital is functional. What Baka has done? Baka say he will rescue. When they say rescue, what it mean? If you tell somebody, say you will rescue them, for example, if a person is drowning and you tell the person, you promise, or you tell the person you will rescue them, it means you will help to save their life. So if you're helping to save their life, you should not be pushing them under the water, but instead you should be lifting them out of the water. But today, Baka and his associates, they said they were coming to rescue Liberians, but today Liberians are drowning and they are sitting on their hair and pushing them beneath the water. That is the kind of rescue that you're seeing today. A rescue for a very few group of people who could not afford their medical bill. A rescue for a very few group of people who live on loan throughout the country or throughout their life. A rescue for a few group of people who turn to be beggar, who could beg at any time for survival. Or rescue for a very few group of people who could not afford. Today, they are riding luxurious cars. They are buying properties. They got things that they got control of today. This is the rescue that they fought for. It's not a rescue of taking Liberians from where they were to another level. Baka knew that he did not utilize his time in government, what he had as his compensation all through doing his time in government. He did not use them for the rightful reason. He did not use it to build his future or to prepare his children's future. So because of that, he knew that if he don't ascend to the presidency, his children will live in agile poverty for the rest of their life. So he was the only source of relief for them. So that's why they ride on his a little popularity and intimidated Liberians, made statements threatening the peace of our country so that they can get him elected, so that he can help. They will use his time now in power to be able to plan their future and plan for their future, let's say their children's future as well. Because after a Baka, no Baka will come tell today say they won't contest in the country, because the way this Baka will treat you when he finish with you, when he now wash you and squeeze you, when he hang you, the day you hear Baka, you will turn the ballot paper upside down. That is where we are. So Liberians today are not secure at jobs. Liberians today will wake up one morning or could wake up any morning and say, oh, and yet that they have been dismissed. Liberians today, the laws of the country is not protecting them any longer. It's only there to protect few group of people. It's only there to protect people who were drowning before. Not all Liberians now. The few that were drowning, like the Ambassador Bwakai and the people around him, the old people around him, some of them, the young ones, who today see the actions of their government and they supporting it. I see some of them struggling to defend it. And you're fighting today to defend it, you defend it, you're struggling to defend it. But the very thing that you're doing today, you defend it today, it will haunt you tomorrow. Because what would be your opposite? What would be the opposite that you would say? So what would be the opposite that you would tell people tomorrow if actions are being taken some way, somehow? What you would tell the people tomorrow? So this is where we are. We've gotten ourselves in this mess, and only us can take ourselves from there. And how will we take ourselves from there? That just says here from now, because we don't intend, we can't encourage any Liberian to say, oh, go and get involved into uncivil action. No, we can't do it. So we just have to manage it and wait for the next 6 years. We just have to manage it and wait for the next 6 years. That is it. So we can't do it. We can't do this. We can't be running our country like this. This is Liberia. And this Liberia belongs to Liberians. What by naturalization or by birth? You are a Liberian. So you should benefit from everything like Liberians are benefiting from, all Liberians should benefit from. Not few group of people who misuse their life, who mismanage their life before coming back and wanting to live at the expense of the struggling masses. These are not the kind of Liberia, not a Liberia we ever pray for. We are in a very serious mess. Liberia is in a very serious mess, and all we can do as Liberians is to be peaceful, to engage everything that we want to engage, considering the respect for the rule of law, because the people say who should be preaching, telling you to respect the rule of law, they themselves are not respecting the rule of law. So today, you cannot be doing that. So to those who have been dismissed, I'm told that the people have said they don't want to work again in the government. They both say you dismiss, and the 730% dismiss. They say they agree, but all they want from you is get paid, and the little thing that you get for them, then they go restart their life again. You say you will not pay them. In fact, Councilor Anthony Colina's cry is telling the people that when the government get money next month or maybe the next budget will pay. Why you be playing on people intelligent like that? You dismiss the people, they telling them when the government get money the year, when the government get money the next budget year, they will pay you. Is that how you should treat people? Some of them could be your mother. Some of them could be your father. Put them in your shoes. Not because you are given the opportunity today through their sweat and blood. You are given the opportunity today to serve. Then you think that you are the God over them. That is not the case. The very people today that you misbehaving on, the very people today that you ill treating, you behaving to them like they now existed in your life. You will still need them tomorrow. What you will tell them? We agree you dismiss us. We agree you say we are appointed or we agree. Take off from here. We go. Give us the letter that you get for all. Let's restart our life. You not get it. In fact, you're not even finding, you're not even talking to them in a more respectful way where they will understand in a few years. Oh, let manage and give the government chance. You're not doing it that way. But instead, you've overshadowed your entire character with arrogance. So you don't think like you got character to protect. So your arrogance is not even allowing you to think about your future. Yeah, like because of we are you dismissing them, we are dismissing your power, dismiss them today. But you will still need them tomorrow. And some of you, you will learn the hard way. So folks, that is it. We will take Crown Stop Us Liberia, when we see these things. This is our country. That is what we find ourselves in. We just have to. So we will take Crown Stoppers. When we come back, we'll call some of our winners. I got a couple of winners here. Yeah. So I will not call all of them because this is So I will call a few of them, and I will give Abraham Kamara the chance after I leave from here. I will give him the chance so that he can come and call some of them as well. So we're taking Crime Stoppers Liberia. You can continue to play the Freedom Cash giveaway. And like I said, I'm here and I will give money to I'm already So I'm going to give money to 25 persons if possible between now to 6 o'clock. Let's do it. And I'm sure I've gotten a couple of players or winners over there. So let's see. Play the Freedom Cash giveaway. That's *79 #. That's *79 #. You enter. That is *79 #. Okay, and give it a chance to load. And when you load, you enter 10. Freedom is not at 11 this time. Freedom is at 10. You enter 10 for Freedom FM, and you stand a chance to win 2,500 Liberian dollars. This cool Monday evening. You can use that one, even though I got it there, but I won't use it. You use it, you start no. So that is it. We take Crime Stoppers Liberia. We'll come back. We pick calls right here. We'll call first a couple of our winners, then we can pick calls after that. Yes, so that is it right here on the Freedom Hub.
Shabba musical. There are crimes in many places. In every community, you know, you can see. So if you see crime, report it. Don't take law in your hand, call the right authority. Well, it can't take your law in. Crime stopper here for us, bringing safety to your door. Whether you rich or you poor, if you see a you must take it. I mean you check. You wait for your safety. If you see it, don't keep it. You must call to report it. Crime stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime stopper, Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime stopper, keeping us safe, the stopping crimes for all of us. Crime stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime stopper, Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime stopper, keeping us safe, the stopping crimes for all of us.
Crime Stopper Liberia is your community crime fighting partner. Don't take the law into your own hands. Remember, if you see a crime, report it. This is a message from your own self, Old Man Sam Sion.
Crime stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime stopper, Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime stopper, keeping us safe, the stopping crime for all of us. Crime stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime stopper, Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime stopper, keeping us safe, the stopping crimes for all of us.
Crime Stoppers Liberia is proud to be associated with Freedom Hub right here on Freedom 87.9. So let me call a few of my winners here on the cash giveaway right here. Then I will pick calls on the program right here on the Freedom Hub. 0888-199. Okay, yeah, so that is it. Okay, so let me call this first person. Maybe I'll pick like three person, then yeah, I'm gonna get the time. Now who we talk after Ruben. I don't know whether Ruben can or who is there. Let me talk to this person, this winner. Oh my goodness, the phone is not. It never been anything. So okay, my first winner. Hello.
Yeah, hello.
What's up?
Yeah, how are you, sir?
I'm okay. I'm HAGGAI GONDAH. I call you from Freedom FM.
Okay. My name is Solomon Kamara.
Solo, you play the Freedom Cash giveaway?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
How many times you play today?
One time.
You play one time?
Yes, sir.
So you can confirm to me that you won 2005?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You got it in your phone?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I just saw the message just now.
Your friend said that April Fool?
No. That's true. Not true.
Okay. All right, my brother. Okay. Continue to play the cash giveaway. Okay. Let me try this person. Yeah. Let me call this other person here. Let me call this other person so we can. Yeah, after this, I will be picking one more. So just continue to play the cash giveaway. That starts every 9 and hash. You enter 10 for Freedom FM. You stand a chance to win 2,500 here instantly. Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, this is HAGGAI GONDAH. I call you from Freedom FM.
Yes.
You've been playing the Freedom Cash giveaway?
Yeah, I play it today.
You play it today?
Yeah, today, my first time playing.
Oh, today you just wanted to try?
Yeah, I want to try today.
And you try, can you confirm to me that you won $2,500?
My brother, I'm so excited. I received a message earlier.
So you did not believe at first that it was reality?
No, I believe it. I've been following Freedom FM.
So because if I Freedom FM, you believe it, or because you don't win money today, so you believe it?
So, apart from that, I won't believe. Even the 20,000 said that why I won't win. So I know everything Freedom FM say that true.
Everything Freedom FM say that true.
Yeah,
Okay, so you got your 2K, you got your 2.5K in your phone already. All right, start. You can manage that one today. That whole day they don't drink anything. All right, all right, my brother. So let's pick this other person. Let me try this. So yes, that is what it is. Freedom FM. We here giving money out to people, giving good money out to people, giving good money out to people. So let me pick this. Let me speak to this other caller right here. Let me speak to this person right here. Right here. Right here. Right here. Hello. They're not calling. Hello.
I'm so sorry for the poor quality of my tooth. I'm sorry for cold.
Oh, you suffer from cold, so at least you get something that you can use to buy medicine, right?
Yeah, when your test and so much happy. Take care of us so much.
So Freedom FM say, let's say Freedom FM say you sick, so you can manage. I want to take. How much time you play the game first?
I think this should be my 11th time, but today's my most joyful day.
11 times.
Yeah.
Oh my God! All the time you been playing and losing. Tell me, be sincere to me. What you were thinking? How you were feeling?
Life is all about hope and faith. I believe that one fine day I will get there, and today I am there.
So you rather knew that this thing was reality, or you just seen it because you want to do?
No, actually, I believe it because the other day I played on Spoon FM, and it was just my first time. I won 5,000.
Oh,
so
okay.
I knew that it was true.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but then I was just keeping hope that one day I will be successful on Freedom FM.
Okay. So now you can manage. I won't buy your cold medicine, right?
You're right. Thank you.
Okay, man. Okay. So let's pick calls now on our number. So you continue to play the Freedom Cash giveaway. That's *7 9 # you okay when you load for a few minutes or let's say a few seconds, the options will appear. Select 10 for Freedom FM. Freedom FM is at 10 today. Select 10 for Freedom FM and you stand a chance to win 2,500. I got a couple of winners. I can't call all of them here because we have to give chance to our winners, let's say our listeners as well. So yes, you can call us on +231 886 500 104 +231 886 500 104 or 886 or let's say 776 104 104 0776 104 104. The numbers you can call us on right here on the program. Freedom Hub right here. Let's pick our first caller right here. Hello.
Hello, Haggai. How you doing?
I'm okay, my brother. Go ahead. From where you calling us? Your name?
Yeah, I'm in Alaska, and I do join you this evening from India.
Alaska, go ahead, my brother.
Let me say thank you for the spending discussion this evening as it relates to the dismissal of several plus workers at the Ministry of State. I think is not a good sign for our people. These are our mothers who the past government employed to give them money to sustain them and the family, but the new government have taken over and saying they are dismissing. I think is not a good sign. Mm-hmm. So we are appealing to the government to see how best they can reconsider our decision. Because if you take those people for one job, you know how many families you taking food for their mouth. So the same way the past government accommodated, then I think this government can use the same strategy to see how best to keep them on the job. Thank you for following the time.
Thank you so kindly, Alaska. Let's pick this person. Hello? Yeah? Yeah, you live. I'm okay. Go ahead.
Yes. I played twice, but I'm messy.
All right. Continue to play. Let me pick Rosetta Sonkali right here. Rosetta, what's up?
Hello, bro.
Yeah, good.
Are you starting the week?
Yeah, the week. Yeah.
I've been quite in the month of April.
Yeah, thank you so kindly. Same to you too as well.
Yeah, like you said it, it's not painful to see people being removed from their job because they suffer up. But some of our people then they serve what they're going through. Some they say that it's not standing it down, it's just like you must forget. That old man, it is someone here don't have conscience. And they say that when you departed for in power for the 12th year, how salary got paid for me. You have to have only reject you for putting your so people say that you never could do much within a life. Then the government give the opportunity to serve in our own country, they start to go against the government because they will not be a salary. And so I will know the practice. Because the people pay a lot more than another party. And foreigner class, if foreigner class so that for power remove that person, we are the hours also guys do that have a come for humanity man. Let's see all the reasons. It could be of power very old, sorry, and he needs to put him down. So you cannot use your power to watch the people who are in charge of go for that daily bread. Like God is so all we are all Nigerians. We deserve to work with when you have the capacity to work to step up. So you take it bread for 700+ people more. So tomorrow, what the people start saying? What they came back to saying? Because tomorrow, the CDC will take back to power and start to proceed where the government proceed. Why would the civil start to be saying to our people tomorrow? Why would the embassy be saying where they put more pressure on us? Because I want to bring the angle of the CDC and it cannot bring up. So they can continue to put more pressure. Thank you for the time for me.
Thank you, Rosetta. Go ahead. Thank you. Let me pick this call. Hello. Yeah.
Oh, good evening, sir.
Good evening, Chief. You live on the radio. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, thank you very much for your show. I'm having the evening, man.
Mm-hmm.
Now, singing out for the poor down there. Can you imagine from January of the president we've been holding on as commissioners, and I appointed anyone to our bureau post.
Okay.
We check on the information that our thing have been depicted from the bureau all local to government officials.
Oh.
That we get, oh yes, how we get when we came there, people that were mad that they were taking pay on the after 2-3 months. Yeah, they did our thing. So we were there over to now. So all the well we were from January of the president. If it's not like a couple of my friends, they didn't even tell you. But yeah, so for all now moving on. Let it take a while.
All right. Let manage it. This is our country will survive. Whatever.
Our country will survive.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Let me pick this one. Hello. Good evening. You live on the radio, Chief.
Yes, this is Joseph.
Okay. Joseph, yeah, walk away a bit from your radio. I'll take the phone from the speaker.
Pardon?
Please take your phone from the speaker. I'm hearing myself in the back.
Oh, I'm using my earpiece.
Okay, please readjust, please.
Okay, please say thanks for giving me an opportunity to air my view on one of your major topics of showing this evening. You see, there is a creeping of lineage, which is cancerous or characteristic. Then if it's not, or how you got it, or step to in a strike, or halted in a strike, we are going to find ourselves in a very, very precarious situation in a very short time to come. It's going to be something that was precipitated or that was how you got it hashed by a very young lady whose future is far way ahead of us. Look, every Nigerian, as our constitution provides, is having the right to associate with any political or social institution, so to speak. And if that is anything to go by, no Nigerian employed by the government of Nigeria should be removed from the job because of their political affiliation or political leanings. It is very disheartening to note that somebody as young as Cornelia is will be using opposition to sack or remove 700 persons from their job only because, according to her father was sacked by the former president. If her father did something that warranted his removal, the president has constitutional backing. Where is her reliance that she will be sacking 500+ or 700 persons? And nobody, civil society, the religious community, groups are taking mute. They don't see anything. Today is yes. Tomorrow it could be other people. How will they feel?
Okay.
And she should not take she should not forget that taking 10% out of job is an equivalent of taking something 45% fair from them. This is talking 700 persons plus. They should stop what they are doing. Because these are things that can degenerate into a situation that none of us would be having control over. And people who will feel the effect of it in innocently.
All right.
Let them stop what they are doing.
Thank you, Ghost. Let me pick LEP. Let me pick LEP. Ellie, what's up?
How you doing?
I go mind you.
Speaking of you, working nigga, to sit down for it on you.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, nigga, I feel sorry for the people that are lost their job. Especially if you get formed that you get ready.
I said, one of the Oma sat in the office here, they contact with me, she cried literally. I felt bad, but nothing I could do, like I told her.
Most of the people that do the thing, they know that right after 2029, if they know they're not way again, someone will be going back and America. They don't have nothing to lose. So why if they fire to do the same thing the government is doing? So why the government will get fire soon? Why will get fire soon? Because they think a power company that to start selling for that. It's the government that's sort of maintain the people. So what will you tell fire to and fire to they over 1,000 people off? What will you tell fire to? Nothing. Because you the government that sort of protect the people, you're doing it. But here, let me tell you something. They wanted our own crying. You hungry and bread up today. You taking food for them up. You suffering them people for getting in man that they will come back to you.
Sure.
What you do to them, they will come back to you.
Sure,
and speak for the people. And speak them what they're going through. Now I should be able to your friend. Only because they're supposed to be. They say, all that's what I labor. All that's what I labor. It is someone else go for you in the party. It didn't have to come and tell you, but God will judge you. Thank you, Ega, for the opportunity that you're giving me.
Thank you so kindly, Ellie. Thank you. Let me pick this person. Hello.
Hello.
What's up? Go ahead. You live on the radio.
Thank you very much, my own brother Ega. Yes, Ega, right?
Go ahead. You live.
Yeah, thank you. I'm the guest to the powerful and hardworking family, energetic family of the Philadelphia family. For the recognition for the public. Thank you for the magnificent recognitions. For the public, for the recognition, I'm Puka Robert. And I'm the public relation officer, PRO, for the regular intellectual maritime of the Blue Revolution, the magical relation for democratic change. Not one you from a Pussy Color community this evening. Let me say, we always pray to the Almighty God to bring a blessing upon the Philadelphia family along with our dynamic women for the effort and services that are always running off for our state. What's the issue? We are now deterred by this. We saw it, we sense it, we smell it, and this is what we told people that President Pro-Pwaka, was not the alternative for this country. We told people who were very
you call your President Comrie, my man?
Yeah, but they never Comrie. Wait till me though, they never Comrie.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. Got the future president.
Go ahead.
When somebody proceed like a Comrie. When somebody proceed like a president, he's a president, but he's not proceeding as a president, not going president.
Go ahead, Puka.
So to see people that actually that have given their services to the state, and only because they are alarming with a political party, and you see them as an enemy to the state, and you are bringing them down, not even knowing what they are going to. Okay, we are telling you, be warned. What you doing is not helping you, but it will also endanger you, because that's the power. You know, look at because people from the party. You know, look at people from another party. You said everybody has to be inclusive. They want one president. But you see what come here and say you got bring anger here to us.
Okay, Puka. All right. Okay. Okay, Puka. Thank you. Let me pick. What's up? Hello.
Good evening, Ega.
Good evening, boss. Go ahead.
Yeah, this is David King. I probably should not join you for my resident this evening.
Go ahead.
You know, what happens to our people is very sad. It's a sad day in Liberia to see the way things are going in this country. You and I were here. We saw President Weah leadership. In fact, people who were director, but then even minister, they were routine in a various posts, and they remained there for the last 6 years. President Weah did not wish on anybody. Why at this time, people who claim to come under the mantra of change, rescue, they will behave the way they are behaving. Is it hard to rescue people? You see people in destitution. You are already make the country unbearable. You make living conditions unbearable. You go about sacking people from for Liberian offices only because you feel that you want to come to power to bring your own people that you claim supported you. If we are doing, if every government was doing this thing, or even we have done this thing, then by now, what we see would not be seen there. All right? Because we who campaign went through the trenches. Can you imagine? I defended the government for the last 6 years. I did not work in government. I didn't get a dime from government.
Okay.
All right?
Okay.
And we remain committed because it was meant for Liberia. It was not meant for our own benefit. So for Cornelia Carr and other people to be telling people, oh, President, we are signing a fellow, so I will start giving people that you brought. I mean, it is sadly.
Okay.
This thing is not good for our country. I think the country is getting further divided than what it was.
Thank you,
so
David.
Cornelia Carr and other people should get it at the back of their mind that tomorrow, when the CDC should have returned to power, they will be run out of those offices that they occupy today. Thank you.
Thank you, David King. Thank you. Let me pick Joseph. Joseph, what's up?
Yeah, how you doing, brother?
I'm okay. Go ahead. You
thanks again, for your deliberation and, informing our people. But you see, the part about it, my brother, it's just unfortunate for all the things that are unfolding in Liberia. It's so sad that the Liberian people thought, the old man, they say he had wisdom to come and deliver them, is not delivering them. Instead, he putting, the country in chaos. And we're all praying for Liberia not to be a failed state, because we see what happened in Haiti. Look at Haiti today. People are divided. But we thank God for such a leader like George and other people that are around who don't want to plunge the country into chaos. But you see, the old man should remember, and those are his followers. The Bible says that the child should respect the mother or the father, but it also told you, the other person in the house, that you should not lead the child or don't let the child to anger. You need to be very careful in the way you treat our Liberian people. You can't be doing these kind of things. You came to rescue. You didn't say I came to rescue Unity Party. You came to rescue Liberia. You need to understand. Those are all Liberians. But you need to also understand that the people have gone through tough time more than this. The Liberian people went through 15 years of civil war. They still make it. The same God that protected them yesterday, He stay with them today. It's not you, but you need to be careful in your decision that you are making. God bless you all, brother.
Thank you, Joseph. Thank you so kindly. Okay, let's speak this one from the local line. 0776-104-104 plus 231-886-104. The numbers you can call us on right here. Hello.
Good afternoon, my brother.
Yeah, go ahead, my brother. Okay.
The guy for me, the way the party they came to the country on a matter of change, but the way he wished the form and the end of the movie. It's very wrong. It doesn't mean when you attach the president, we are giving job, it says here, they should be answered, and they should answer to you. It doesn't mean if the president, we are giving money for a personal package, the bar raw and the raw finish you, the end should go after you. No, the country will all own the country equal. For me, the king, the all the power, we are giving the city government getting clear her, as you can see, clear her. But they come to power today. The Bian people just say no for war, the other people are kill people in the country, they care for them, but because you were attached with the government, today other people feel the pain. You know what I say when he's sacking 700 human beings, he's sacking over millions of people. Because if my brother working, they sack my brother take him something, I'm flexing, but today he take him out of job, it's very bad. So you got all who stay with him, the difference go in, they all should just pack and go, we'll come back. Definitely we're eating nothing with shame.
Okay.
Thank
you so kindly. This other person. Hello.
Good evening.
Good evening. You're live on the radio. Go ahead.
Thank you, Ega. My name is Fred Toma, and I'm forming this evening from my TV.
Go ahead, Fred.
And one person who want to find out the particular actions that ongoing president in the government that came with a message of rescuing. I foresee that many of the young people in the government will pay for sin that they will not commit by the president. And the president will commit there. Look, the issue of which country people cannot come to rescue people on the expense of putting other people in bondage.
we all see the situation right now occurring in the country. A lot of people finding the pain and living through a lot of means. So personally, we are trying any error to see how best is putting in one place for them to get a daily meal. But they come back in the new rescue and go to more than 700 person on job. We have to classify that as a rescue now. And the last time I checked, I even saw most of those who claim that for them person we are for making music. They are those that are putting flyer or talking about hosting community platform where they get a responsibility to carry on.
Okay.
And I so much want to condemn that action.
All right, thank you. Thank you so kindly. This other person, William Wu, what's up?
Thank you, brother HAGGAI GONDAH. William W. Wu, my brother. And I join you from my aunt Carwell. HAGGAI, we are in trouble. This Thessalonian, I got a 9-year-old man. One of the time is going in the campaign in a win or la probably no more. And this is what happened on a watch. Then you become president and you want to be a labor. When I be no more, this is what happening because every person is dismissing HAGGAI. I didn't know what you do in the country. What percent we are making people because they got family, they got home, and they're Liberians. They're not avoid all Guinea. So one you know about 2 days I'll do it the day. For all we know, they're trying to behave. But again, you are harming yourself. You know, even the young people that you will leave on tomorrow. You know, the party people they're not talking because nobody will not be forever. I said they are 2 years go.
Okay, hold on. William, thank you, brother. Thank you, William. Let's speak this other person. Hello.
Yeah, hello, HAGGAI.
Please be brief, Chief. Go ahead, you live.
Yeah, I'm Aloysius Hardy.
Go ahead, Aloysius.
Yeah, while Nigerians know for that what we get, there's no need for you to sugarcoat anything. We look for it and we get it. The boy was doing the best for Nigeria and we thought it was bad. So what we look for that what we get. So we sit here, we stay and go through the six here. When we all feel it, then next time Nigerians will get sensed. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so kindly. Let me pick this person. Hello.
Thank you. HAGGAI. Good evening to you and good for your followers across the country.
Good evening to you, Chief. Go ahead.
Yeah, this is Tim Kill, and I phone in from the Mount Jacob Planning District 2. So I'm to some of the callers, and I just want to respond quickly and get mine out of it. You know, when we talk about government trying to, take people out of jobs, for me, I think it sounds political. Okay. Now, when you follow the entire saga of the Ministry of State, government will have conversations surrounding this entire issue, so the issue of supplementary states. Now, the minister has he had an opportunity to speak with some of the leaders and the children, and they have not been seen. So he said he went as to ensure that those people can get a 3-month salary. Then he can engage with the civil service agency as to incorporate some of those people. Because now you are HAGGAI, to be quite honest, you can't tell me people who work for a month and at the end of the month, so government does not have the resources to incorporate everybody. But I think that they're going to incorporate all people. You understand? So if somebody is saying the government is taking people out of job, I think that is not the intent. You understand? So we should not politicize everything in this country.
All right.
The president has a very good intention to give them a great job and different from different political spectrum.
So the ones that are working there, what become of them? Even though they are qualified and competent, what become of them? What's the crime that you dismissing them for? Oh, they never run away. Okay. Let's pick this person. Hello. Hello.
Yeah, hello.
You live? Go ahead. Yeah.
My name is calling from 23.
Manning, go ahead.
Down there are talking. And I'm seeing because you have people ready to eat at all.
Oh.
But that thing that when you're writing will always spend it. All the people they put it down when no food in the country. Robber is implanted. Property was implanted. There will be all that what is spent.
Okay.
So you ready to say that one. That's what I want to try. They're not qualified, they're not immobile. They are forming on their job.
The message they're taking the people off so okay. The message they're taking the people off so they can give another people opportunity. Why are you taking the other people off? No reason. Hello?
Yeah, good morning. Yeah, good evening.
Yeah, anyone you talk about, brother, I already want to say, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, this Roosevelt, New York.
Roosevelt, go ahead.
Yeah, John, come on, from Lokisan. So, the need for building for
having a discussion about is audible. That people of you in this country here to give us information that to phone in a period. So that's what we said. We said this time to add number that the Unity Party is not coming to rescue anyone. Instead, the king to rescue himself. Because of the own selfish desire, you see what's going on in Liberia. While Liberia is on fire, water is burning everywhere, the guys are basically putting people down because they associate themselves with the CDC. And it's clear, it's in the country of Liberia that Liberia has the right to associate themselves. So because they associate themselves with CDC, it is wrong. I don't know who is the party for that.
Okay.
Not you to read things.
All right. Thank you. Thank you. Let me pick this other person from our international line. You live on the radio. Go ahead.
Yeah, good morning, good afternoon from my end, calling from Minnesota.
Good evening from
This is
Liberia.
Rebecca. Thank you for the topic on a discussion. You guys got no other way to put it to our people. We talk, we educate. You guys stay on the radio from morning to morning. Because the reason why I say from morning to morning, Freedom Morning Rise will come on early in the morning. Then going to the afternoon hour, the print news will come out. Then going to the evening hour, Freedom Hub will come out. Then the evening hour, face the issue. We educate our people. Guess what? You know the reason why some of us will come on the radio to talk. Some of the country, the other people will be harassed. You understand me? Eh? Other people will be harassed by those that don't have a job. Say right?
Yeah, go ahead. Wow.
They were past government. The people, the government that they were working on my son, they government, they're thinking what against George, we are, excuse me for calling you like that. Yeah. When the party come to power, they were thinking, said they will remain to their job. So they will be able to get more money because the past administration is not allowing them to see from the country. That's why they voted against them, man. All the people that over there look, if to say they vote, the people will make it public. When they make those people that they put sack today, or they put down when they make the vote, they make it public. You will see that most of them voted for the administration. They think it's the administration come to power, they will remain on the job. But what they sow is what they are reaping. Sure. For me, and I'm sorry for this. Okay. Thank you for the show.
All right, Rosetta, what's up? What's up?
You can tell that I'm really tough.
Yeah.
So as the private people are the more qualification people to be able to serve in government, so they set up a call. Because they are giving people all to put people in.
Okay.
So when people are into the position to person letter in charge of the long couple stuff to me. But I would like to know on the issue of that what you are generally. Why are the laws of us saying on those 700 plus people that are supposed to be?
And you always on Capitol Hill? You always at the Capitol building there, so you get a lot of people in there.
Because the question I just want to go to relative, but to one a clear session so the nation to see.
All right, let me take my CC. My CC, what's up?
Yeah, hey guys, how you doing, Baba?
I'm okay, man. Go ahead, you live.
How was the weekend?
Yeah, thank God we good. We'll be back.
Hey guys, I will call to sing my little song. You understand? Joe, we are go. Joe, we are go. Joe, we are go. We tell you, Joe, we are go. Joe, we are go. What are they flying for? They want that money. I'm trying for one more, my son. Hey, God, Gondah. My body God will laugh me and me in my community. We are passing the pity over behind me, the pity pattern. They let you on my door, they laughing. Your president not win. What are they flying here? Although I'm a mother, I'm a Liberia, I have a friend. Everybody get arrested for what we want to vote for. But let's see more talk about President. We are you can see. Hey, God, brother. President, we are not running him for. President, I don't mean no President. He's paying the country money. They got their salary. They were all in the street. Even the market here. That's why today. Hey, God, I want to call the platform. They can say all the home. She's their flower. No, not their flower. What's on this happy one on the show? The I can go angle. What are they playing? Hey, God.
Okay.
What are they playing? They shouldn't play. Even that motion by the Basito. I'll be just there. They put that in John. We are. That's what they did. That's what they went from John.
Okay.
The one that wants to you just
Thank you, Master. Thank you, Master. Thank you, Master. Thank you. Okay. All right, Master. Thank you. I would like to leave you all with this song today. It's a nice piece. Just sit keenly and listen to the wordings in the song, and you will get to understand the reality of life. Let's go. I'm out of here. Until I'm back here, it's on hopefully Wednesday. Oliver Kine is going to be here on tomorrow, along with Princess Alasa Avenger Colley, to run another edition of the program right here. My name is HAGGAI. I'm out of here, leaving you with this song.
Watching you, you gotta be careful. I'm just a passerby, and I want you to know what good or bad you do, you will get your reward one day. What did I hear you say? One day. Oh, my people, listen to me. Some of you got good people supporting you. Some are abroad while some around you. The money they give you, they suffer for the money. The money they give you, they are not picking it from the ground. They give you the money, you lavish the money. Anything you do in this world, you will get your reward. Oh, my people, listen to me. When God blesses you, be a blessing to somebody. Cause when you were down, people used to help you. Now you get money, you don't care anymore. When they call you online, you don't want to pick the call. Family for in trouble, you pretend that you don't know. Anything you do in this world, you will get your reward. Oh, my members, give me your ears. You say you are members, then you break it down the church. You gossip the pastor, gossip the deacon, gossip the elders. You gossip the mother, gossip the choir, gossip the people. Anything you do in this world, you will get your reward. Oh, my pastors, give me your ears. You say you are pastor, but your road is not defined. You leaving your wife, going out to commit adultery. You leaving Jehovah, going to Satan to get power. Anything you do in this world, you will get your reward. All the nurses and the doctors, hear me now. You see you are nurses, then you sleeping on duty. While patients are crying, then you having conversation. While patients are dying, then you busy chatting on Facebook. Anything you do in this world, you will get your reward. All the instructors, listen to me. You make the test hard for the students to fill.